LAPD is circling, vibrating the apartment. 2:46 p.m. And I'll let you know what they're doing in real time. I am preparing to upload what is the radius of group stalking all around me. The group stalkers that are off of Lobdell Place, the group stalkers that are off of Brandon Street, that are off of Lakeshore Avenue, the group stalkers that are off of, let's see, Avalon Street, where you see them driving around the perimeter while that same corrupt law enforcement agency is group stalking in the path, flying in circles. The people of the state are group stalking, driving all around in a relevant position on Avalon Street, on Lobdell, on Lakeshore Avenue. And they are this is also where the entity is covering the grounds with this engineered light and keeping the light source over this venue. This venue being Alvarado Gardens, specifically over me, and setting and rising in alignment to me, but and aiming directed light all over the third party group stalkers that surround. This is serving for ongoing documentation, just doing my own due diligence. The entity is outside, obviously, because it's everywhere that I go. So when I drive back to the Inland Empire, the specific environment remains over me. That is the prosecution of an entire state. But I am naming third party group stalkers. I will get you by your address while you live in relevant position and threaten my life, participating in this criminal system that's no longer a secret, while the police then show animosity, further threatening my life because they want to try to protect the people of the state. They're not being protected. They're going to be documented specifically by me, and I will be prosecuting them. And I'll be prosecuting them for the dozens and dozens of time that corrupt law enforcement agency continues to hand over what is their group stalking conduct while they are monitoring my ongoing documentation. It's 2:47 p.m. and the people of the state, not only at Alvarado Gardens, but the people in relevant position in the neighboring property are facilitating activity as well, group stalking, patrolling in and out of that gate at 1818 North Alvarado, 1838 North Alvarado, 1842 North Alvarado Street, 1854. These are the addresses that I'm looking, and I'm going to provide documentation and upload it to the Google Drive with regard to those who live in relevant position to the facilitating venue where I remain, where the entity surrounds me with this engineered light and maintains the light source. The people of the state are beyond the gates of Alvarado Gardens, like I already stated. And you already know that because that's how you have the facilitating venue at the Ovid Family Community Library while I was there all day, or at Tracy Banks's apartment at 408 West G Street, apartment number 51 specifically, where the light source was directly over my head, over the top of my head, which is documented on video on more than one occasion as I step out of her front door and the light source is directly above my head, and the entity would rise the light source at that address above that apartment and set it at that address above that apartment in Ontario at Woodside Senior Apartments. It is the phenomenon. And the law enforcement agency that is corrupt and demon possessed, that is the Ontario Police Department, were documented engaging in what is federal group stalking and monitoring for a term of years. And I want to be clear, the Ontario Police Department, that is the state of California, is continuously documented engaging in federal group stalking and monitoring, while the Los Angeles Police Department is acting in conformity to that corrupt state system. So yes, I will be uploading more of the people of the state as I am on Google Maps, naming them by property address. This is P.O.C.